All right, in this very brief section, we're going to look at something called wavelab exchange, which is new in version 9, and it tightens the integration between Cubase and wavelab. And for this to work, you have to have Cubase Pro 8.5.1 or later and wavelab 9. And let's start with something pretty basic, which is the ability to open your project, your audio render in wavelab right from Cubase. And to demonstrate why this is helpful, I'm going to mute the drums by accident on this mix, and it's just one of the Alan Morgan demos. But let's say that the drum track is accidentally muted. Come down to File, Export, or Audio Mix Down, and then we're going to take the option at the bottom to open in Wavelab Pro, and hit Export, and Cubase will do its thing, and it's going to spool through the audio. And then afterwards, it's going to go find Wavelab, it's going to open it up, and it's going to create an empty project, and then it'll create an audio editor and drop our mix into it. We're set to go. So let's say now we get in here and we listen, and we notice that somehow we muted the entire drum track. You can use the source button, edit in project, and Wavelab will navigate back to the project from whence that mix came, open it up, and you can say, oh, yep, there's the problem right there, unmute it, and re-execute your export right back to Wavelab. So they can find the project files for one another now to fix stuff. The other aspect of this where you can send stuff over from Cubase to Wavelab is for file editing. So let's just move out here into uncharted territory just to make the demonstration a little easier. And drop this guitar riff out here. Okay. If we select a piece of audio and we come to the audio menu, there's an option for edit in Wavelab. And it's going to take the audio that we just selected, bring it over here and open it in the editor so we can go to work on it with all of Wavelab tools, all of our Wavelab tools available. So the spectrum editing, the mid-side stuff, all of that, looping. And you can tell this came from Cubase because it's got the little Cubase icon ahead of the tab name there. So we can come in here and do whatever it is that we need to do to it. And let's say that we just want to go through and use the we'll make this simple. We're just going to mute the middle of it. So I'll select a bunch here and go back to edit, and we'll say mute that selection. So now I have a big chunk missing from the middle. But the point here is that once you're done with that, you can use this icon, which triggers the update in Cubase. Hit that. It's going to bounce right back into our project, and you can see that here's the file with our change made in the middle. It's dropped down to nothing. And can go back and forth all day long. And that's what I was alluding to in some of the earlier chapters, where you can use Wavelab 9 as almost a bolt-on suite of editing tools as an adjunct to Cubase. So opens up the editing and creative possibilities, puts a lot more horsepower bolted onto the back of Cubase for you. That concludes Complete Wavelab 9. We have sure had a heck of a lot of fun putting this together for you. I hope that you have enjoyed watching it just as much. I would invite you to send in questions or comments if you've got them, and stay tuned to StreamWorks Audio for even more videos coming down the pipe. Take care. Thanks for watching.